I told you, I was at the Goblin Ball Arena last night. I live around the corner from the stadium, so after the match I went straight home, no funny business. I'd ask that elf. Hard to...
I was quietly meditating in my chambers last eve. The degrading acts of skulking in shadows you're picturing are obviously more in line with a creature half the honor of an elf. Someone like a halfling, perhaps? They're half the size, therefore they're half as trustworthy. Stop wasting everyone's time.
Last night I was attending my sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's birthday party. It was quiet down by the Goblin Bowl Arena, with it being an away game and all. I don't know why anyone would suspect me. Fine, I'll confess. I don't actually have any leftover apple tart. You should lock her up for the
So you're saying you were at the Goblin
where
Bar,
I was
yeah?
last night. Have you ever
I think he was the most suspicious.
Everyone else is saying it's an away game. Why is he saying that this Goblin Ball Arena was open?
Because he's the traitor.
Lil, who is it?
Because he's the traitor.
I think it was...
Yep.
the Cyclops.
What?
Because you claimed you went to the Goblin Ball match last night, but the Brawlers played an away game. You're clearly lying.
Very clever, little girl, but it's no matter. You and your kingdom will burn, and out of the ashes a new glorious nation shall be born.
Take them away, Carl.
I like how everyone was just being extremely racist.
Good work, Lil. We couldn't have done it without you. We'll make
Even the
sure they're
monsters are
properly
racist to
punished
each other.
for their crimes.
Oh, just one more thing before I go.
Yes?
I got nothing. I just always wanted to say that.
You really couldn't do that yourself?
Oh, hi, Lil. Back home after a long day's work?
You know it.
What a laugh. You, a working stiff.
It's a riot. Hey, Arda, you got a pen and paper? I want...
Oh, sure. Here.
This time, I really want to cheer...
Well, he said not to put something that made him happy in there, so I guess we have to go with this one.
Yeah, I guess so.
Now you know the effects of having a working 12-year-old.
That should put a smile on his face.
My pleasure. I know how much your dad...
You have corrupted your child.
The Mages Guild is gathering in the sprawl to discuss our place.
This all sounds like none of my...
We'll see. It may...
Oh, hey, his
this
girlfriend.
is so weird, being out with you. Anybody could see.
Aw, honey. It's what's on the inside that matters. I'm not embarrassed to be seen with you.
Embarrassed to be seen with me? I'm worried someone's going to see me with a human and tell my mother.
Oh, brother.
Him too.
Everyone's racist to each other. Everyone.
Gotta bring out the whip. Yeah!
Hey, it's your best buddy. Get that out.
How are you?
Not too many game overs today, Gar.
I'm not really sure what that...
There were some celebrities who were very bold enough to go and sit across from her.
One of them, the late Whitney Houston. Whitney herself in recovery from cocaine use. See Houston about her alleged drug use in 2003.
I think I've done...
The Petronian envoy delivered his message to the palace and defected to the sprawl throughout his days, manning a shop that repaired bugles and any other brass instruments that required a pursed embouchure. I definitely did not pronounce that well. He couldn't be happier in his new adopted home. The Queen was able to use the battle plans to shore up the Sprawl's defenses, which made a huge difference for a few days. Having been denied entry to the Sprawl, Catering Corp went back to corporate headquarters with a surplus of food supplement bar known as Silent Beach. While the Catering Corp's executives weren't pleased by the loss of this contract, they also weren't surprised Silent Beach hadn't been selling like it used to, not since FDA made it mandatory to display the ingredients list on all packaging. Was it artificial flavoring, coloring, MSG? No. Main ingredient, human flesh. Catering Corp would have to deploy their best marketing wizards to spin a new angle on this. Denied his planned big comeback Goblin Gall game, Albert St. Lesh wasn't able to convince a single pro team to hire him as their manager, so he set the sights lower and went on to coach minor league level, until a doping scandal got him fired from that too. He repeated this for teams in AA, single A, etc. until he ended up coaching a Little League Goblin Ball team, the Sprawl Sprouts for 12 and under. They were some of the most suspiciously large fourth graders you ever saw. They swept the season. Echo arrived in the guild hall just in time to speak out against Tyronius and his plan to demand greatly increased powers for the mages from the Queen. Echo successfully argued that the guild should use its powers to support the sitting council and the guard corps and help people the war was hurting instead. Due to his timely intervention, Tyronius did not get the 2/3 majority vote he needed. He and his followers, loudly as this election was stolen, Tyronius vowed to use his power to stop the war by any means necessary, and formed a radical group that dubbed themselves the Freedom Caucus, and they soon vacated the guild hall in a huff. Echo breathed a sigh of relief at a job well done. He took a trip to his favorite haunt, the bowling alley Pinheads. It was a righteous way to end the day. Correctly identified as being the traitor, the Cyclops was loaded into a catapult and flung at a brick wall the next morning. There was much rejoicing. Sprawl and his secrets were now safe thanks to your masterful detective work. Wartime! We did it! As the dawn sun rose, it was clear the Sprawl had triumphed. The smoke cleared and the patch of sky was out between the clouds. It had been fought. It was later said that the clouds were shaped like a short giraffe, and one other looked like a bowl of fruit. With his hopes on participating in the battle dash, Professor Frog hid in the countryside for 79 days. He emerged with foolish chums at the Royal Academy Club into thinking he had in fact sailed around the world. Just not up, he hid in a barn. He managed to bamboozle his fellow academics and receive free beer. The little prim artist dragon rider commanded her dragon peaches using the bullet blunder, burned through the enemy's defenses. When they got home from the battle, her father was proud. Vowed right then and there to leave her in charge more often so he could continue to go down to the pub and bet on Goblin Ball. Unencumbered by the inside the park bomb, Wilbur Caboose Orville performed impressively piloting the Green Baron. He made an impressive 8 kills single-handedly and was awarded Golden Wings, the highest honor for a Sprawl aviator, and was the first goblin to receive the prestigious award. Plus, he did good.
Yeah, he did.
Happy St. Swithin's Day to all our listeners. We're here live down at the parade where St. Swithin himself is set to make an appearance any minute now.
Oh, I think I see him. Yes, there he is, riding merrily atop his rain cloud, throwing many barometers to the happy dancing children below.
Just a reminder, because of the parade's extensive and convoluted route, many stores and services will be closed today.
We'll now take the traditional 260...
No. He did not leave us a message.
I guess there's no letter from Dad today because of the holiday.
Well, we don't need to get to know how you reacted to the dirty joke. Oh, more rats. What are the mages
doing?
doing?
They do own the tavern.
Come on, give it back already. Stop saying that.
All right, break it up, you two.
Lil, what are you doing here?
I live here. What are you doing here?
I work here. I got a job getting rid of the rats.
There's a lot of rats in here, Lamont.
I'm not very good at it. These rats are pretty smart. This one stole a crystal that I found. No, I found it.
Reason with it or meow?
Probably reason with it?
Listen, my friend here is not the sharpest tool in the shed.
We're not in a shed.
Point proven. Can you, being the more intelligent creature, just give in and let him have his crystal?
Brett looks up at you as if it completely understood every word. Maybe it's revealing a mage grade crystal.
Hey, he gave it back. Thanks, Lil. Now, shoo, get out of here.
Okay, geez. I have to go to work anyway.
No, not you. The rat. Can you tell Isla and Simon that I won't be able to meet up with them? I have to clear all these rats before this place opens tonight. You might as well take this crystal.
Now we have a crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
I don't need luck. I need a foolproof way to get rid of these rats.
Where did my
Don't
friends
listen to
go?
a word
Other two friends? They both died. They get killed in the war or something?
People are sleeping.
Barbie's Emporium's we closed today. Take your business to some other establishment in town. Oh wait, there isn't one. I'm the only shop you got. I have you people in a capitalist chokehold. Ah, store will be open tomorrow at 9 a.m. It is Lil. I saw your hooligan prize when I wrote this note. They got ships worth of crystals if you can track them down.
Oh.
Do I even want to track them down?
I don't know what he would give you.
Crystals, apparently.
Yeah, right.
We can go to Malcolm's office, we can go to Ash's office, or the dig site, or the docks. Or we can just start our shift.
Maybe the docks?
Oh, Diddums, my trusty valet, we've been so displaced by the war.
Yes, ma'am, we have.
It simply must stop by any means necessary.
The means necessary to stop war must at all times be relentless, ma'am.
How true, Diddums. Mark Goblin Twain, correct?
No, ma'am, his cousin Egbert.
Hello there. How did it go with the bank?
Turns out this oligarch's money has been seized due to the war, so now I've been forced to take up residence here among these poor people.
Because you're poor now too. Isn't that fun?
No.
Hello there, Lil.
Seamus McGoblin.
Oh, we live here now. Things got a bit tight after the war started, so we had to relocate. It's not the prettiest or safest place to live.
But...
No, but this place...
Well, at least you're...
Oh, not so. One of our boys, teeny Tom McGoblin, was lagging behind when we fled, so we had to hurry along without him. He should be arriving in the sprawl any day now. If you're working the gate, would you mind not giving him too much trouble and let him in?
Sure.
Of course, Mr.
Oh, thanks, Lil.
Step right up, folks, and take your turn at being a winner.
Simon, it's me, Lil.
Hey, Uncle Fred.
Just play it cool.
Sorry, ma'am. My mom got drafted to the front lines, and we kind of move all over.
Never admit.
I've got something for Garby for you.
No.
No time, but that's it.
Uncle Fredo?
She's with you, kid.
Well, come back if you change.
Oh, there's a hat guy.
Mr. Fantastico.
My journey for the most fantastic hat took me to the countryside, where I was drafted into the war.
Well, that sucks. But you're back now. Does that mean my dad is back too?
Unfortunately, your father remains at the front lines. I, however, got sent home for wearing